9 years ago, I was standing on the Olympic podium getting a medal put around my neck for doing some flips pretty well and making small splashes every time I went in the water. And today, I'm just a retired washed-up athlete. And with the age 30 quickly approaching next year, I've kind of hit this quarter-life crisis and decided it's time that I pick up new hobbies, new sports, and that's come in the form of running and cycling and swimming. If you've never seen me before, I was a diver for 20 years. I went to the Olympics, and over the past 7 years, I've had 6 foot surgeries, with the most recent one being in January of this year. Since I've had all these surgeries, I've had a lot of doctors tell me I would never run again, and over the past few weeks, my foot has started to feel pretty good, and I've been putting that to the test, and it's still held up, and I'm feeling better each week. This week was my first real training week of running. I ran 12 miles so far this week, and I feel great today still. My foot feels good, I feel healthy, I feel strong, and today I wanted to challenge myself to see A, can I run a 10K? And B, how fast can I run a 10K? Earlier this week, I ran a 5K in 32 minutes and 38 seconds, so I don't have high hopes for a fast 10K time, but the goal today is just to put my feet on the ground, move forward, and see if I can accomplish the small goal of running a 10K. Finished the first mile at 9:57. Goal is a 10:30 pace, so I'm way ahead of pace, but I actually feel good, so I'm gonna just keep it feeling good. So I thought I was following a trail along the ocean the whole way, but the trail just ended out of nowhere, so I think I'm gonna loop back, head the other way, and see if the trail goes down further the other way. Because if I'm trying to do over 6 miles, I wanna do over 6 miles and not just like down and backs for 1 mile at a time. Definitely a bummer. Feeling good though. Such a sick view. I love living in California, dude. Such a nicer scenery than Indiana or Tennessee, in my personal opinion. Good place to start picking up running. I'm almost 2 miles in and I just realized I forgot my headphones. I guess it's no big deal. It's good to be alone with your thoughts sometimes, but that's kind of a bummer. Oh well, 4 more miles. Coming up on 3 miles, saw the piers I ran by, so I was like, let's get like a quarter mile on the pier, why not? It's not very long, but you know, trying to mix it up because I think at some point I'm gonna have to go down and back again, which I don't want to do, but that's the whole point of this. Do something you don't want to do to get better, get healthier. Coming up on 3 miles though, still feeling good, half an hour. That's honestly like my best pace so far. Won't be a 30-minute 5K, but getting closer. Bummer. I probably shouldn't be sitting down, but I'm taking a little break. I'm 4.31 miles in, so not quite at 10K. But my pace is way faster than I thought it was going to be. and I feel fine, like stitches, whatever, like in my sides, breathing, legs feel good. But my left foot is just straight up numb. And I think it's probably from the insoles I have in my shoes. I just got running insoles that have like a very low amount of arch support because my feet are extremely flat. Feels great on my right foot. Left foot, it doesn't hurt, it's just going numb. So I'm gonna take like 5 minutes and then finish out the last 2 miles because it's 6.214 is the 10K. I'll probably go 6.3 just to make sure Strava doesn't tax me. But so far, this has been my longest run ever. 4.31 miles without stopping is the furthest I've ever gone. So I'm feeling good. It's starting to heat up though, so I need to put more sunscreen on because probably don't look burnt. But at the Navy SEAL swim in New York last week, I got so sunburnt that I was still burnt this morning. My back is still peeling from that event. It was so bad, it boiled up, bubbled up. Probably got legit 1st degree burns. So we were just in the sun, in the water, no additional sunscreen, no shade the whole time. And I burn like it's my job. So I'm gonna dry off, put more sunscreen on and get back to it. Okay, I can feel my foot again. Let's go. 4.75 miles, back in a good groove. Just gonna go down and back and be done, but I'm feeling good. Still keeping under a 10-minute pace, so that's great. Such a beautiful run. I need to find a cycling path down here too. That'd be sick to ride down here. 5 miles done. Feeling good. Keep going. 5.6 miles. On this run, I still haven't hit the pain cave. Even though I'm in zone 5 heart rate, I feel pretty good. So I'm gonna keep going till the finish. Less than a mile left to go. Yeah. Miles, 9:44. $10K done. I mean, a little over 6.3 miles, so a little more than 10K. That felt good. Body feels good. I felt like I could have kept going. Might as well go dip in the ocean. Also, quick review of this running hip belt, terrible. Stuff kept falling out. So don't get the flip belt. Not good. I'm gonna go dip in the ocean. My legs are feeling it now that I've like stopped running. I'm tired. Oh, the water feels so good, dude. Oh. I wish I had my surfboard. This is typically where I surf. All right, run done, time to go home. I think what's harder than the 6 mile run is walking in the sand. All right, heading back home after a really good run. I feel really great. Foot feels great, which is awesome. And then a nice dip in the ocean. Perks of living in Southern California. You can just dip in the ocean every single day. So I'm gonna head home and then we'll recap the entire run. All right, I made a quick pit stop on the way home to pick up a donut. Already took a bite. Look how massive this is. And get nice coffee. Honestly, I've earned it. That's the longest I've ever run. Feeling great. Quads are starting to get sore already. They're like getting tight. So let's go home, let's stretch, and let's do a little recap. I'm back home from the run now, and it's been about 2 hours since I finished the run. And in those 2 hours, I have not stretched or done any mobility work, and I honestly think that was a massive mistake. My quads are tight, they're sore, my right hip is really tight and sore, and the bottom of my left foot is extremely tight. Like I mentioned on the run, I had to take a little break because the bottom of my left foot had gone completely numb. It wasn't hurting on the run, but I had that pins and needles feeling and knew I needed to take a break to regain that feeling, and I think it was being caused by the insoles in my shoes. But that being said, I don't know what to do about the insoles because, for context, my right foot has a midfoot fusion and it needs this running insole, and it feels great with the insole. But my left foot, which is the normal healthy foot, is having a hard time with this insole. So I don't know if it's a bad idea to put two different insoles in my shoes or just kind of tough it out. But all in all, I'm very sore, I'm very tired, and for me, that was a long run. For a lot of people, 6 miles is not a long run. That's probably an easy day for them, but I am so new to this running journey and I was told I would never run again. So the fact that I'm able to run 6 miles, more than 6 miles in one go, is really inspiring and motivating for myself. But let's look at the data for my first 10K ever. So my first 10K is complete. I ran 6.38 miles with an average pace of 9 minutes and 48 seconds per mile, a total moving time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 35 seconds. But that is just the active time. As we know from watching this video, I did go back to my car, I sat down, I drank water, had to regain feeling in my left foot. So my actual total 10K time is 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 37 seconds with a average pace of 10 minutes and 43 seconds per mile. Realistically, going into this, I thought it would take me an hour 15 to hour 20 to run this 10K. So the fact that I was able to run that distance and get this time, I'm actually really happy with that. And knowing too, if I could power through and not take a break at that 4 mile mark, I could have potentially shaved 4 extra minutes off of this time. So realistically, there might be a world in the future, probably next year, where I can have a sub 1 hour 10K. But now looking at this data, I'm really interested in this 5K time because I actually set a new PR for my 5K with 30 minutes and 16 seconds at a 9:45 per mile pace. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I ran a 5K earlier this week to set the baseline and see A, can I run a 5K? And B, how long would it take me to run a 5K? And I was in a lot of pain in that experience. Having to walk. I still have like half a mile left, but I'm hurting, dude. I finished my first ever 5K with 32 minutes, 38 seconds, and now running a 10K, I passed the 5K point, shaving off about 2.5 minutes off my 5K time. And realistically, if I knew that and I knew the 5K finish line was coming up, I probably could have kicked to shave off at least 16 seconds, or I could have pushed a little bit harder to get that sub 30. But that all being said, my goal is to get a sub 35K before the end of the year, and now it's realistically looking like it could happen before the end of the month. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to attempt a 5K again and try to get that sub 30 within the next week. All in all, though, this was an awesome experience. You know, I've been told by doctors I would never run again, and I internalized that heavily, especially over the past years. So the fact that my foot is feeling good, I'm feeling healthy, I'm doing something new that's challenging not just my body, but my mind as well. It's been a really inspiring and motivating experience for myself. I'm not the fastest runner in the world, and that's okay. Even though I went to the Olympics, I am brand new at this sport of running. And same with swimming and same with cycling. I'm not fast, I'm not going the furthest distance like a lot of other people, but I'm making progress. I'm staying in my own lane and trying to break my own goals. And today I accomplished a goal. My goal was to run 10K. And even though I took a little break in that 10K run, I completed the 10K run and I set a new PR in my 5K. As time goes on, these small accomplishments and these small goals I'm setting for myself are going to compile. They're all going to add up into something a lot bigger. So my first experience running a 10K was a success. I had a lot of fun. I felt good while doing it. I'm sore afterwards, but that's a good feeling. It reminds me that I worked hard and I did something that's challenging. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe for more of these videos in the future. And again, in the comments, let me know what I should do next. Should I rerun my 5K time and really try to get that sub 30? Or should I try to run 10 miles next? Let me know what you think down below. So that's it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next video.